were you thinking about joining the construction trade when you were in high school?
Yeah, that was mainly the main thing that I was focusing on.
How did you know about construction? What did made you interested in construction field?
The way it is, you look at things and then you wonder, how did they build that? How did they, little simple things that you wonder about.
How do you come to find out about Marek Brothers and their helper training program?
At first, I came to apply just as ceilings, but then they told me I was at the office and they told me, there goes Buddy Britt. That's the guy you should talk to. You starting out, you don't know anything. He'll show you a good program that we have. I'm like, okay. Talked to Buddy and he told me about step by step what's the training program about. And right there and then I was like, sign me up. Caught my attention really quick.
So now tell me about the program. You were basically you came in, you started, and they put you with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And who's that person? What do you call it?
Coach.
Coach.
Yeah, in my case, his name is Kevin. And ever since they switched me to drywall, having coaches like Kevin, it really makes a difference. And having coaches that show you step by step, knowing that you don't know anything. They just throw you into the construction site and you don't know anything. But luckily, they have coaches that they have the patience and they show you everything that you need.
Kevin, like a big brother, right? So I'm sure if you mess up, he'll let you know, right?
Yeah, he tells me, if I'm doing a good job or if I'm not, and Lupe, pick up the pace, okay, or Lupe, you're doing good, And now, ever since I've been working here, I've learned a lot.
A few weeks ago, we went to lunch, and the reason for it was your coach and foreman thought that you're an excellent trainee, doing a good job, and they wanted to reward you. So we went out, to lunch together, and I asked you, I said, Lupe, do you have any friends like yourself? Good young man that, want to get into the trade. And you told me that...
Zero friends, none. Well, at this moment, you can't really even call them friends.
But you said you don't have anybody, so why not? And you said because most of my
friends, you look back, and at this moment, they're in jail. They chose the wrong path after high school. They decided to keep on, going out and just breaking the law and everything. And right after high school, I decided to myself, I'm not gonna join the pack. I'm not gonna follow them.
You think if there was some kind of education or some kind of training in high school that could have, interested your friends, including yourself, to some kind of vocational training, construction or something else, that they would have acted differently after graduation, that they would have been maybe going into working for companies instead of breaking rules and laws and ending up in jail?
Yeah, definitely. If the thing is that if you want a good opportunity, you have to go out and look for it instead of looking for the wrong, just problems.
Do you think that the opportunities are easy to come by, or is this something real difficult that you have to really work hard at?
And anything, you have to work hard for it. You start out from the bottom, and it's up to you if you want to advance or not. If you want to stay, not knowing anything, not learning as fast as you can, you're just going to stay right there in the position you are. And but if you really want to, work, you have to work hard in order to move up.
Well, basically, okay, so the foreman comes in and says, well, y'all going to sheetrock today. So I go show Lupe, I explain to him what we're doing and the steps how we go about doing it. You're going to start your sheetrocking on the layout of the studs, so I showed him which way the studs turn for the proper layout of the studs. And I have to show them how to operate a screw gun, and just pretty much tell them step by step and show them. And then after I show them, I have them explain to me what I told them. And that's the way I would train them.
Now you work together all day long, 8 hours. I mean, you are just attached at hips all day long together as you go do things, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see exactly what he does all day long. You know, he's not out of your sight.
Yes, sir.
What about safety? You know, what did y'all talk about safety every day when you start? How do you, look at things, as far as planning, and also tell me, what's Lupe's, performance when it comes to safety?
He's very safety oriented. So, because everybody here at Marek Brothers goes through an extension of safety trainings. We do our stretch and flex every morning, and if we need to open up these shaft walls, I'll say, Lupe, what do we need? He'll go get the body harness, the yo-yo. He knows what we need to be safe, and he's doing everything safe. If he sees something that he needs to do, but he can't do it safely, he'll ask me, and then, I'll go to my foreman. But he knows everything has to be safe.
So he thinks about safety before he does it?
Yes, sir. He's just not going all crazy going out and doing the job.
Look at why we're doing that. Why we act safe all day long.
No, you want to keep the workers. If you're not safe, there will be casualties, which eventually cause workers to be out of work. And then if you look at it, a lot of companies, a lot of contractors hire companies due to the fact that their safety is high. And they don't have a lot of accidents, a lot of casualties. Because, of course, if you compare two companies, one company's safety is poor, but you look at the other company and their safety is perfect. Not perfect, but higher than the other one. Of course, they're going to hire the one with the best safety because they don't want any casualties on the job.
Where do you see yourself in 4 or 5 years, Lupe?
Still in this company, and just try to give the best for the company as I can.